Imagine a discussion between two CS fans, one of whom defends the new CS2 and the other speeds and wants to swear. Let's imagine and listen to all the arguments. The first one says, yes, of course there are bugs in the game, but the release of every new game at launch is always full of bugs and lags which are patched and fixed later. In response, the second one will be even more indignant. A new game, seriously? How can you deny that CS2 is just a big update for CSGO? Essentially, the game has not changed, the same candy in a new wrapper, but the taste has become worse with bugs. Of course, it's new, even its graphics engine is new source too. This engine will soon be 10 years old. During this time, it has already been fully mastered and many games have been released on it. And since they started using swear words, let them continue the discussion alone and we'll try to figure out the issue together. Before we start, follow the link in the description, enter the promo code from the screen and get 11% to your debt and free spin out the wheel. Use it, bro! Join the GGDROP bonus program. Place the GGDROP image on your Steam avatar. Add GGDROP.com to your nickname and get exclusive access to the Guess the City game. Find the counter-terrorist behind one of the cards and take your GG coins and cases. Don't miss your chance. Good luck on GGDROP. True, CS2 cannot be called a fundamentally new game, and its new age Source 2 engine, also soon to turn 10 years old, is another big difference between CS2 and other big projects. The fact CS2 is a competitive eSports discipline. If in some RPG someone uses a bug to make it easier to defeat a monster, no one will care, but in CS2 in tournaments with huge prize money views and the entire giant industry, the price of such a bug will be completely different. This imposes a different level of responsibility on the developers, and releasing such a game raw is a very controversial decision. The community quickly discovered a large number of bug invisible pixels. It's given a huge advantage, so now anyone can become Olaf Meister. Remember his famous overpass landing, after which even graffiti appeared. Moreover, some bugs simply give legal wallhack. For example, on the Vertigo map, it is possible to enlighten and make a clean frag without shooting, without using prohibited software. The situation with bugs before the first big pro tournament in CS2 was so critical that the organizers were forced to roll out a big list of prohibited moves at the competition. However, they could not notice everything because new pixel bugs on Source 2 are discovered in the game almost every day. What do pro players say about this? Of course, it makes no sense for them to burn their work and hate CS2. They have no other job. And yet sometimes they tell the truth about the current state of the game. Let's listen to the chief of bugs, Monacy.
Пиздец, я не буду в это играть. В голову стреляешь? Да, в голову, я зажал просто в себя, прикинь.
The problem with hitboxes became known on October 8th. The game sometimes does not register shots correctly. A day later, another study appeared from Redditor Mevju. He proved that models in the game synchronized correctly, but the bug occurs for characters who look down or up without the main weapon in their hands. Valve didn't comment on the situation. Many players who have played for hundreds and thousands of hours have the feeling that shooting has somehow become different and they're hitting less often. Now we know why it happens. It's all about the new sub-tick system that appeared in CS2. In the good old CSGO, shooting was based on the tick rate. A tick is the point in time at which the game registers a button press. In CS2, this delay is no longer present since the sub-tick system registers the shot exactly at the moment the button is pressed. However, after 1000 hours of gaming, people have become accustomed to the delay and unconsciously take it into account. It's muscle memory. The only way to fix it is by going back to the shooting range with the bots and shooting at them until a new program is ingrained into muscle memory. Here's a magical update that resets your skill. Lags, freezes, crashes, and falls of FPS drops in the price case for everyone who was transferred from CSGO to CS2. Someone was completely offended. A person who played CSGO with an FPS of over 100 can now get 25 frames per second that would be unplayable in a dynamic shooter. All professional CS players most often played on minimal graphics settings to increase efficiency, and they don't care at all how much better CS2 looks. All of the above wouldn't be so bad if the player could think like this: I'll go back to CSGO until this gets fixed. But it's impossible. CS2 literally killed CSGO, installed on top and removed the old version from your Steam library. Of course, CSGO was removed not because Gabe Newell made a secret agreement with the devil. The developers simply had to stop at one game. All tournaments, events, skins, and so on, all it should have remained in one version without a competition. And instead of smoothly ending well support on the day of release, CS2 simply destroyed CSGO, a game that had been polished and optimized for 11 years. And what do we get as a result? It seems that the game should have been bombarded with negativity and made reviews on Steam Blash. But no, Valve is one step ahead here too. Since CS2 was installed on top of the killed CSGO and Steam considers 2012 to be the year of the game was released, this means the old ratings remain. Therefore, the reviews for CS2 are still green and extremely positive. Some may say, so what is it about the output of CSGO that was also crooked and grabbed the hate from alt 1.6 and then they finished it? However, when CSGO came out, it didn't replace anything. Everyone could play other versions of CS until they got tired of it. CSGO received its current legendary status because it was truly updated, improved, and turned into a relevant cyber discipline, making previous version irrelevant. Now Valve is literally forcing gamers to abandon the solid and established CSGO in favor of the new fashionable but endlessly raw CS2. I'm sure that over time the game will be improved, patched up, and it will become better than all previous versions. But even Valve itself probably doesn't know how long we will have to wait. Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to thumb up and subscribe to our channel to be aware of all CS2 news. Stay tuned and see you soon!